And by applying this system, we stayed efficient. Our vehicles stayed well-maintained and operational. But they weren't. We realized if we had 10 vehicles, they're operated by 10 people, and we applied the data of 3 of them are actually efficiently working, and 7 of them are just doing their own thing. We knew we had a problem. We knew we needed a 5 S's not just for our machines, we needed a 5 S's for our people. We called it the 5 S's of inspiration. And if you have a pen and a piece of paper, I teach it in a pyramid because one layer builds upon the other. Draw a triangle with 3 lines through it. And what this really is a whole person paradigm. It's a new way of looking at your team. We realized that we needed to create a remarkable experience for our team and that they would then replicate that experience for the customer. And at the base of this pyramid is what we would say the body. A business needs to take care of the needs of the body in order to get a body to show up, right? It's the economic agreement. I pay you, you show up, everybody's happy. The way a business takes care of the needs of the body, which is the need to clothe and to feed oneself and to put a shelter overhead, is by paying them. So let's put down S, salary. The first S is salary. We pay them, they show up, we're all happy. But really, that is just the minimum. And when all you give is the minimum, that's all you get. You see, most companies begin and end here. And they wonder why people aren't engaged. They wonder why people aren't giving everything they have. So we are to create a remarkable experience for our employees at each and every one of these layers. So the way we do that here is 2 things. One, we say pay fairly. Pay people what they're worth. Don't pay them more than they're worth. Don't pay them less than they're worth. Pay people fairly. And the second part, and most important, is to provide some kind of a career path. Now, most service jobs, people feel like it's a dead-end job and I have no future here, and that's why they don't get engaged and give their all to it. So we got to provide some kind of a career path. What we did was you start as a trainee, and after 2 weeks you become a technician level 1. And if you want to graduate to technician level 2, there's some professional development you need to do, some leadership training, and take on a little more responsibility, and you can graduate to technician level 2, and there's a pay raise that goes with that. We provided technician level 3 and 4 and 5, and then team leader level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could become an operations manager, you could become a shop manager, you could become general manager. Heck, one day, you could take my job. One day, you could become CEO. And for some of the millennials we hired, they're like, one day, huh? Like tomorrow. That's not bad. And we said, no, one day you can become CEO if you work hard and work through the program. And when we did that, when we did these 2 things, we began to see people giving more than just their body, more than just showing up to work. But they have more than just a body. What if you could have people put their heart into what they do? And in order to access the heart, though, someone once said you can buy their backs, you can buy their arms, but you can't buy their hearts. They have to volunteer that. When you do that, you tap into what the heart has to offer. You tap into that passion and that caring. They begin to care as much about the customer as you do. They begin to be passionate about creating a remarkable experience, not only for the customer, but for their colleagues and for the communities in which you operate.